In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. In the Warhammer 40,000 universe, the lines between good and evil are often blurred, and no faction exemplifies this ambiguity more than the Chaos Space Marines. While they are typically portrayed as villains, we invite you to consider a different perspective, one that argues the Chaos Space Marines might actually be the misunderstood heroes of the 41st millennium. The Imperium of Man, ruled by the God Emperor, is often portrayed as humanity's last hope. But what many fail to acknowledge is the paradoxical nature of the Emperor's regime. The Great Crusade, led by the Emperor, involved the extermination of countless alien species and entire human civilizations in the name of unification. The Emperor's vision for a human-dominated galaxy was built on the bloodshed of trillions, ironically strengthening the powers of the Chaos Gods. Moreover, consider the Emperor's treatment of the Space Marines. He created them as tools of war and control, with the possible intent of ultimately replacing them once the Crusade was completed. This would have consigned countless loyal Space Marines to obsolescence and potential extermination. Further, the Emperor failed to warn his faithful soldiers of the risks of demon influence and instead lied to them about the nature of the warp. Heretic Marines, on the other hand, are rebelling against this oppressive regime. They seek freedom from the shackles of the Imperium and its oppressive religious doctrine. These renegades are not inherently evil. They are individuals who have chosen to reject the Emperor's tyranny and forge their own paths. In their quest for autonomy, they are willing to challenge the status quo, making them agents of change in a galaxy that has stagnated. In this grim and unforgiving universe, survival often depends on adaptability and resourcefulness. While the Chaos Space Marines may be seen as villains by many, it's essential to consider the broader context of the universe. Perhaps the Chaos Space Marines are not the unequivocal villains they are often portrayed as, but rather individuals, fighting for their own vision of freedom and survival in a galaxy defined by war and chaos. If you enjoyed this video, please immediately repent of your heresy.